down drastically in the last few years, which is a massive problem that doesn't just stop in the classroom. But why should we care? Well, how could you watch calorie intake if you didn't know what was in the food you're eating? How could you understand a mortgage or a tenancy agreement if you didn't know what the terms were? How could you even say this speech?
Hands up who thinks this glass is half full. Hands up who thinks it's half empty. And lastly, hands up who thinks it needs a refill. There are three main perspectives on how people view the world, just like how we view this glass.
I live in town, but would rather live in the country. I believe living in the country is so much better, and I'm going to tell you why. On our family farm, we are lucky enough to have the beautiful Patea Awa flowing through it. It comes off the Maunga and runs all the way down to Patea, where it meets the Tasman Sea. When you've got an awa this spectacular, who needs a swimming pool? As you have your own water hole. You can build sandcastles in the sand, swing off the rope swing, try out your homemade rafts, and you can even go fishing for trout in it.
There's just been an illness called COVID-19 that is shutting down our world as we know it. Every single bit of contact humans have with each other on a daily basis is putting themselves at risk of getting this highly contagious disease. All people of New Zealand must stay in lockdown level 4 isolation for at least 6 weeks. This is your Prime Minister signing off. Wow, no school for over a month. This is going to be great. Every day I can stay up late, sleep in late, and stay in my pajamas all day. What could be better than this?
Are they delicious? By far one of my favourite foods. And come on, who doesn't like potatoes? There can be so many things, from a toy kids play with to a gourmet meal at a fancy restaurant. Today I'm going to tell you why I think potatoes are the best food ever. Now tell me, the last time you went to McDonald's, the one thing you made sure that you ordered was the fries. Yes, the ultimate crunchy, salty, skinny potato.
Picture this, a world where the most powerful, joyful, and accessible cure is not locked behind pharmacy counters or hidden within the many dull pages of medical textbooks. Instead, it is something we carry within ourselves, and something so contagious it can spread through a room like wildfire. So let's talk about something that's close to all of our hearts. Laughter. They say that laughter is the best medicine, and as a 12-year-old kid, I definitely agree. But laughter isn't just a way to have fun, it's a handy little tool that can make us feel better mentally, physically, and emotionally. So let's put on our detective gear and investigate why laughter truly is the best medicine.
I'm lost in New Island. Say hi to the State Council.
Kia ora. My name is Albert Einstein. That's right, I'm back. Although I'm a lot shorter than I remember. That was a lie. You've probably heard a lie before, although you might not have recognized it. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. Lying. Why people lie, how to spot someone who is lying, and why honesty is the best policy. Most of the time.
How often do you wake up, red-eyed, hunched over and grumpy? Well, I definitely do. People have always said, it's just the way it is, or it's just the way the world works, but that's not true. Who says school has to start at 9 and finish at 3? I'm here to propose an idea to fix those red eyes, hunchbacks, and grumpiness. My mum will be pleased. Anyway, 10 o'clock starts. As simple as that. Starting 1 hour later and ending 1 hour later.
So you may be sitting here with your placings in your head, and it may be similar. when the judges announce it may be different. And that's the thing with something like a speech competition. There is set criteria to go through as a judge and mark against, but it's also something that might jump out to a certain judge or a group of judges. So we're pretty excited. It's yeah, a tough job for our judges.
The job of sharing with you the news of who's second and third place. Okay, so I'm just going to start with third place and put out the some trainers, maybe they could stand and we'll give them a big round of applause. So in third place, we have Rose with her. In second place, we have Madeline. And first place for the 7 and 8 speech final 2023 is Christina.